Hi guys, it's Sharon. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your gradebook in eSchool and also with Schoology if you are weighting your grades. There'll be another video if you are using the gradebook to calculate by total points. To start off, we're going to go to our gradebook dropdown and we're going to select the setup option. Now you will do this setup for each of your classes. Right now, I'm in my Algebra 1 course. If by default it takes you to your assignments tab, just quickly click on categories. If you are weighting your categories, you're going to want to make sure that this calculate average using total points is unchecked. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that box. The next thing I'm going to do is decide if I'm going to round my grades or not. I'm going to go ahead and leave mine as rounded. And then you're going to choose what scale you would like to use for your course. Below that, you will see a list of categories that you have to choose from. Select a category. I'm going to select homework. You're then going to determine how much your homework category should be weighted at. Now, if you are thinking that you're going to weight each category as 1, then that's actually not weighting at all, and you're going to want to watch the video on calculating average using total points. I'm going to weight this category at 0.10, which will be 10%. You can weight it at whatever you would like. The drop the lowest grade will determine how many grades within this category will be dropped. So if there were a 1 listed here, the lowest assignment within my homework category would be dropped. I'm going to leave this at 0. You don't have to worry about this marking period section. By default, it's going to take whatever is in our master schedule. Next, you have to decide if you're going to exclude missing scores from the average or if missing scores are going to count as a 0. It's our recommendation that you exclude missing scores from the average. If you want an assignment to count as a 0, simply enter a 0 into the cell. Okay, I'm all done setting up this category. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Now, since I am weighting my categories, I need to have enough categories that weight up to 100% or 1. So I need to continue adding categories. I'm going to go up here to the top and click this little flag with a plus sign. That's going to give me another row to choose a different category. This time, I'm going to choose participation. Participation in my class is going to be worth 20%. So I'm going to put 20. I'm not going to drop anything. I'm going to leave my marking periods alone. And I'm still going to exclude missing scores from the average. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. So right now, 30% is taken. So I need to continue to go until I fill up that other 70%. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add another category. And this time I'm going to choose test and quizzes. I'm going to make this category worth 70%. I'm going to put in 0.70, and I'm going to follow the other settings that I had in my previous categories. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. At this point, there's nothing else that I need to do to set up my eSchool gradebook. We're going to go ahead and jump over to Schoology so we can complete setting up our gradebook. Once you are in Schoology, you're going to go to your courses dropdown and select the course that you set up in eSchool. Here's my Algebra 1. On your left-hand side of your course, you should see a link called eSchool Plus. Go ahead and click on that link. You now want to click on the Configuration tab. On this tab, you will see a list of all of the available categories that were in eSchool. However, we want to scroll until we find the ones that we used in eSchool. And they're going to look a little bit different. So you'll see here, here's the homework one, and you can see it looks a little different. It already pulled over what I chose as my weighted category. So what I need to do is now map that category to Schoology so I can use those same categories here. In this drop down, you will either select the name of the category that matches yours, or if nothing is listed here that matches the category being used on the left, you will select Grade New School or Create New Schoology category. I'm going to go ahead and hit Homework. And I'm going to continue scrolling, and I'm going to do this for each category that I used. So this one is already listed at Participation for me. And this one is Test and Quizzes. Again, if nothing were listed here, you would just select Create New Category. Now that all my categories are set up in Schoology, I'm going to hit Save Configuration. All right, it says your category configurations have been saved. Now, I just want to verify that those are what's being used in Schoology. So I'm going to click on Gradebook over here on my left, and now Gradebook Setup. Here are the 3 categories that I set up in eSchool. I can see my weights are the same. The weight categories checkbox is flagged, so that's good. Now I can make some other decisions for my course. I'm going to change my scale because I want to use the West Aurora School District plus or minus scale. And I want to round my grades. Okay, that's the same setting that I chose in eSchool, but if I want it to be used in Schoology, I do have to check this box separately. Then you have the options of adding grade columns to the gradebook or hiding information. I'm not going to do either of those things, so since I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and hit Save Changes. Now my course is ready for me to use, and whatever assignments I create in my gradebook should sync over then correctly to the eSchool gradebook, as long as I select valid dates when I'm creating my assignments. Thank you guys. If you have any questions, let me know.